had said something about Iran Air or something like that. They shoot down our airlines and our silence is deafening. So I've been working with everybody a lot. And I went to the Masjid and sent some Iranians by there to ask him to participate in a demonstration down in Dixie where he was. I guess he didn't know it. And he was saying, I said, man, I got a problem here. I said, I like the lectures, but I know the speakers. I got a problem. What do? I like what they're saying. But basically they're lying. They're lying out of their teeth. It's a lie. You know, when the people asked you when they needed you, you backed up. You said to them, I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that. They turned around. And so I talked to Fareed. I said, Fareed, you got the video to that. I said, okay, fine. But what I'm saying is, you have to be able to stand and put a whole auditorium and just look at everybody. Hey, don't make me no difference. Right? You got to be able to do that. To a lot of people, that's not easy. To some people, they don't care. You got to almost be trained. Maybe you go overseas by yourself. Maybe you live, when you go to the hole, they always send you by yourself. You know what I mean? So you already know that if Allah wants something to happen, you can't stop it, right? And if He want to help you, can't nobody stop help coming to you. That's serious business. This is some of the lessons that we hopefully incorporated. So that's Yaqeen. I know what I'm talking about. And then Ayn al-Yaqeen, I have seen it myself. Ilm al-Yaqeen, you study history, sociology, psychology, anything, ology you want, and you know. No, right? I know this. That's Ilm al-Yaqeen. He says, no, I already know this. I don't care. You could like it. If you don't like it, don't make me no difference. I already know that. Haqq al-Yaqeen. That's really Allah, and Allah is real and all that. But those are type of certainties that they are real, but they are acquired. A lot of Yaqeen is acquired by study, by research, by investigation, by experimentation. At a point, you realize, you come to the point, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Well, I know that. That's good for you. Good for you. We're not becoming dictators and cutting off flow of information and light and becoming hard-hearted. It's just that, hey, we're friendly with everybody, and we're not mad about, you see that sign? Good for you. You don't see that sign? Don't bother me none. Right? It don't bother. That's part of this mission. Okay. That was the preparation for the last phase. When we came here, that was a quantum jump, quantum leap. What happened? 1989, Imam Khomeini died on the 3rd of June. By the 23rd, 20 days later, we was here in D.C. Because we had Oakland there, it was organized, so we thought, Imam has passed away. We got to get this thing on the road, big time. We got to get it on the road big time. Okay. So we put the word out, we're going to Washington. since we had had a little thing up there before with the curly-headed crew, the whole curly-headed crew was up in Seattle, Tacoma, up there in Washington. So we hinted we'd go on up Washington, but we was actually coming here. We went to Canada, sold $1,800 worth of books, and that's all the money we had, and we came here for the old station wagon. So that's where we started from. Then a few months, within a certain amount of time, we bought around there. It took us a long time to remodel it, and we opened it Ramadan, 1991. That was Ramadan. Good God Almighty, 1991. Yes, it was. It was around this, no, it was a little further in the year. Getting closer to the colder time. Just a little bit. But it was close to this period in 91. Okay. Remember why we talked about the cycle of 33 years, the calendar that go around? Yeah. We'll be back in a couple of years to this. But anyway, the point is that the evolution of the revolutionary mission that we had then is very similar now, but it's evolved. We went through that whole period, like it says right here. It says, all this underlining comes from 1990. This is that one of the pages from that time, yeah, 1990. Okay. 2/11, 1990, LA Legacy, Imam in the Movement. Yeah, that's the lecture we was going to get. Anyway, that prepared us for everything we encountered in this last period. Everything. We had to pretend like we didn't know nothing. That's why they rolled everybody in. We had a Masjid full of people. Oakland full of people. Shoot, we had 8 or 10 Masjid. Why? Because we done selected Imam as a figurehead. Abdul Malik was telling them, yeah, he's kind of slow, I got everything covered. Because they're depending on boss man. Boss man is right. And if I use, people who's kind of like sissies in school, they join the police department so they're gonna get trained. Why you think all these Negroes get shot all the time? Get beat upside the head? A gangster won't go be with 5 people and beat up nobody. They'll whoop him himself or lose, but them sissies, they'll bust you upside, they'll shoot you. Because when they was in high school, you was a captain of the football team. You were a nigger. You could run fast. And my girlfriend liked you. And every time another you drive by, the little mustache, that's what they used to look at my time, little damn mustache wearing, police will pull you over or blow you away. Because you intimidated them, and now you're getting older and weaker, and I'm getting older and stronger. Some of the police used to try to mess with me. They would go lift weights because they knew I lift weights. I was in the elevator with one of them crackers one day. That cracker was swole all up. And I said, hey man, how's it going? Shook his hand. He had a super grip. All because of me. Yeah, so, but here's the idea. It's called quantum leaping or quantum jumping. We had to play this game with the people. How long we been doing this? All the time, ever since way back before. But when you see the game, you have to play the game according to what's going to benefit the Ummah. So we said, and I told him, well, yes, I'm going to punch the bag, and I'm not hitting back. I said it then. I still do some of it. It's not my job. If you think the Negro, if you think that you can get here and arrive here all of a sudden and you ain't got no sense, that's fine. If they think, see, here's what they believe. The institutions of the white man are permanent and unbreakable. I join him. You're so-called so-and-so, but the white man and me gonna bring you down. That's the dumb stuff that some of the people would use, the language. We're gonna bring you down, like you see on TV. We're gonna bring you down, big boy. The police is telling. That's what they were saying to me. I said, yeah. Well, let's get at it then. Bring me down, sucker. That's Mukhtar and all of them. We're gonna bring you down. That's Abdul Malik and all of them. We're gonna, you big Hank, we're gonna bring your butt down. Me and Boss Man gonna bring your behind down. They like that. I just ride along with them. Sometimes play stupid. Everything they would do, I would play like I don't see it, or I don't know what was wrong with them. Because anybody that's human would know that you have to know that. They didn't think so. They got blinded by Boss Man. And Boss Man then told them, we're going to bring that boy down. And you're going to be a help in it. And we're going to make you the most famous Negro in the region. And they do. They be famous. They be speaking everywhere, running everywhere. And they think, well, then all of a sudden, I want to explain it like this. If we wouldn't have done it like that, we would have never gotten anywhere close to where we are now, nor gotten any of the, we wouldn't have been a part of all those demonstrations that we were part of. We wouldn't have this masjid. Why? Because look what they do. If they know what you're up to, they're going to finish it. I'll slow you down. So we say they want a figurehead. I told Abdul Malik in 1987, you the police. I'm not dreaming it up. I know you are. After I told them, we make them forget it. We make them forget it. Not the police. When he called me to get married to Sister Bahia, he said, just trust me. Sure, I trust you. He was the police. Who the hell you think she is? She was married to him. And she was sitting up right under Stokely Carmichael's school, Kwame Ture. Now, you have to be an idiot not to know. And he telling you all day, yeah, I'm going to convince so-and-so to come here with me and bring my son and da-da-da-da. You know. I said, sure, that's great. You know. Then when they get there, she's going to make somebody a good wife. This after a couple of months. You know the one thing that I said when I first went to their house? I looked, I said, these are Americans. It was just clear. It was just clear. It just had America wrong. Then they had a little class and they was teaching the kids pin the tail on the donkey. I said, good God, pin the tail on the donkey. This is tough. America. You got to be able to sit through all of that. You got to be able to send people to Iran, let them get to know everybody, and they come back, yeah, okay. You got to be able to do it. I'm trying to tell you, all of this was for the last period. To be able to move through that and accept it and live with it. And the benefits, okay, soon as they realize you ain't about that, they close everything down. In the last 10 years, we ain't raised no money. When they do, they steal it. They rob bank account, right? They say, we're going to, and then they sell property, and then they're trying to say, because I told them, 10, 12 years ago, 15, so I told them, yeah, that's what I just did. When I saw that they didn't pull in everybody, I said, yeah, well, I had already did da-da-da-da-da. Now, of course, we raised most of the money, but they contributed to it too. They didn't get no benefit. They run up and down the country, all around the world, talking out the side of their mouth, and here we are, still here. So we coon them. That's what it is. We coon them. We use old coon stuff. It's normal for us. Just, oh, you know, I don't know nothing. You got to have your stuff together to just have people laughing at you and stuff like that, and you cruising along. You got to have it together. You can't be either uninformed or have you feel like maybe certain deficiencies or inferiority complexes. You can't do that. You got to have yakin to do that stuff. You got to know, hey, I know what I'm looking at. I know what I feel. I done tested and tried and maneuvered everything. I know what I'm talking about. You have to be able to do that. As I said, that was for the past. Now we're going into another stage. Not going into all this stuff. We're been in another stage for a while. Everything that's going on now is a part of that. Case we got in Oakland, the fun we had in Oakland. Assassination of Aga Soleimani, Qasem Soleimani, and all of those things. Okay. What we got going on now, with Hezbollah in the world, and strategic alliances, and all of that, that's a part of the world we're in right now, today. That's the world we're living in. That's the world we're strategizing in. Yakin, we feel like we got this covered. Remember, when Allah want to bring some people down or bring them around, Allah bring them to the deen. Allah operates on the heart of the people. That's why we read about Ikrimah the other day. Ikrimah run off trying to get away. Shoot. Certain stuff come in his life and he realizes it's true. Okay. The same thing with us. Do not lose confidence in the human being. It's the first thing they try to do. Make you mad and sad and stupid. Then, oh man, them niggas, they did this, they did. No, absolutely not, no. Because, just like in the history, the way we feel about this time, the way we feel about the last time, and the other times, if we were to take our community in 3 sections. The first section is 1980 to 1990, just say 89. That period up till around now, a little bit back. And then from now into the future, they all link together. They're all phases of the exact same struggle. Just like what we did during this period, and we're able to put up with those things that we put up with, we'll be able to put up with them, inshallah, in the stage we're in now. Why? It's going even better. I forgot about making dua, about making the fool out of, what's her name? I didn't forget, but I just wasn't thinking about it that day. Allah is helping us. If anybody can see all of that and it don't affect them, that's their business. It ain't none of mine. You know what I mean? If anybody can see all of that and sit right along and see one correct analysis and explanation and forecast one after another, all in a straight line, without no deviation, you can see why the Prophet, peace be upon him, was always, I wish that I could do that. And then Allah would told him many times, you probably been over many of those ayats already, where Allah's saying, don't worry about it, I got it covered. Don't worry about it, I got it covered. You just teach it. Teaching calls some thinking and strategy also. We can't. So we have to use our history. We have to anticipate what boss man would be thinking and what he would thinking that I would be thinking, and I would think back to them and think, and we implemented them. That's all. That's all. We've been doing it all along. You know, we've been doing it all along. So this is a quantum leap. We have to go all the way. We want to have more people and good people. And boss man know you know what you're doing. You know, if we have a school and look at the quality of the children, although I wasn't here, but I've expressed that. So what about all the As-Sabiqun and all that? That's with a small staff. We got all that stuff rolled out and all that. You know, that's with a small, just almost nobody. So they know, the nigga know what he's doing and how to manage and organize. So, a few more things as closing. We, with Allah's help, going to raise a lot of funds this time. We're going to raise a lot of funds. And there's no big deal, it's just having gold. Gold, raise funds. We've been doing it.